Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel. As you know that in the last video we have covered uh, 12 questions. So in total we are done with the 24 new questions which are being added from the 1st of April 2022 in the exam of German driving license theory. So for today videos, what is the plan? We will cover the remaining 13 questions, 9 questions from Verhalten and Straßenverkehr topic, and the 4 last questions will be from Technik, Fahrbetrieb, Fahrphysik or Fahrtechnik. So then we are done with 37 questions. Just a reminder, if you are new on our channel, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos and share with your friends. Other than this, we are also really thankful to the Fahrschul card, which is a famous learning system for the preparation of theory of German driving license in Germany. They have been very cooperative with us. They are supporting us in the making of these videos. So let's start the 25th question in total, or the first question for today. Let's anyhow zoom and then we are going to start. So what is the correct course of action on this one-way road? Okay, so it's a one-way road. As you know that what are the basic rules for one-way road, or we also I call it Einbahnstraße. Like how you can recognize sometime, like is it the Einbahnstraße or not? The simple rule for identification of Einbahnstraße is that you can see the traffic sign or the blue arrow with the blue sign with the arrow that's showing it's just one-way road. No traffic can come from the opposite direction. The other indication is in the one-way street, cars are parked or vehicles are parked on the both sides of the road, like right or left. So you can recognize it. Anyhow, they are asking us what is the correct course of action on this one-way road. You can see there is some truck in front of you. Maybe this person is loading the stuff in the truck or van whatsoever, and cars are parked over here. No oncoming traffic is expected. Why? Because it's a one-way street. The direction of the road is only in this direction. No oncoming traffic. So what should you do? If you can see from the situation, it is not that much clear. So maybe you have to wait for time being when already this person has switched on the warnblinkanlage, hazard warning light, that he will start the journey again in a moment after loading this stuff. So let's see what are the options, what is the correct course of action. I wait until the works enable me to drive past. You have to wait like until this worker enable you or give some way to you to move forward. You have to wait for timing, because otherwise this place is not is you can say situation is very complicated and it's not that wide road, so maybe you have to wait for some time. I reverse back up the road, they are saying you have to reverse. You don't need to reverse. Actually, you can not reverse ideally. You should not reverse in ideal scenario on a one-way street. You do not need to reverse in this situation because traffic is also coming from the back side. If you see, you should not reverse. Just wait. I turn around and drive back. No possibility to drive back. Why? Because it's a one-way street. It's a one-way road. You have to wait for time being. Reverse in a one-way street or taking a turn, umkehren, is one-way street is not allowed. So for the time being you have to wait and then you can carry on your journey. Next question is, you are driving in darkness on a well constructed main road using your dipped headlights. Within what distance must you be able to stop? Okay, so well constructed road in a darkness, it could be a Landstraße, it could be a Bundesstraße, and you are using dipped headlights. This we have seen a lot. In which distance, within what distance you should be able to stop within the range of dipped headlights. Yes, this we know. There is some exception come from the exception comes from the motorway, for the motorway, or you can say Kraftstraße, that normally you can drive faster than, or you should be like you can drive faster than your dipped headlights distance. It is only an exception for the motorways, but when you are on a well constructed road, you are using dipped headlights. You should be able to stop within the range of dipped headlight. Let's say if with the dipped headlights you can see 200 meter ahead of you, then you should be able to stop within 200 meter of distance. That is the basic thing. Side lights, no main beam lights. Normally you are not allowed to use the main beam light, otherwise it can hassle that oncoming traffic. It can create problem for the oncoming traffic. So dipped headlights, normally we travel with dipped headlights. during the night time, no side lights, no beam, main beam, maybe main beam when no oncoming traffic, and the recommended light is dipped headlights. This we have already discussed a lot in previous videos. So our next question is, what is true about using the hard shoulder in this situation? So if you see this far likewise, if you can see this traffic sign, it is telling you there are two lanes on the left side and then a third arrow on the right side. It is clearly telling you it's not a hard shoulder. It's clearly telling you otherwise there would be some other sign, maybe some hard shoulder sign for the hard shoulder, or maybe for the broken vehicles there could be another sign, but this clear straight arrow is telling you that it's also a part of motorway. It's also a part of this whatever road you are using. It's also a part of, because the blue sign normally is for motorway, so it's not a hard shoulder. It's a 3-lane or the Reichspurig motorway or autobahn. So what is true about using the hard shoulder in this situation? The hard shoulder must be used like a right hand lane. Yes, this answer is correct. As I told you, it is not a hard shoulder. Like, okay, maybe it could be a hard shoulder, but for the current situation, for the current scenario, maybe due to bow failure or whatsoever, this extra sign is telling you that it is currently acting as a driving lane. It is currently a driving road. It's not a hard shoulder. So clearly you can use this hard shoulder as a right hand lane. You can travel on this lane. Currently here is a solid line, you cannot cross it, but maybe before that or after this you can cross it. But for time being, maybe some construction going on, this hard shoulder can be used as the right hand lane. May only be used in a breakdown situation. No, there will be some other sign for the breakdown situation that we have covered in the topic of traffic signs already. May only be used by trucks. No, there is no such indication that they can only be used by trucks. It is clearly a lane, a third lane to be used. So only first option is anyhow correct. Let's move to the next question, which is a video question. So you are traveling on a road and then parked vehicles on both sides of the road. Yeah, one thing I forgot to tell you, when I was discussing with you Einbahnstraße one-way road, cars are parked in the same direction of travel. They are like, if you see, it is not an Einbahnstraße. Why? Because the vehicles are parked on both sides of the road, but not in the same direction. If both of them are parked in the same direction of travel, then that is an Einbahnstraße or one-way road. Currently it's a main road, car or vehicles are parked on both sides of the roads. It's not an Einbahnstraße or one-way. How you can identify this? Because the cars are parked in both directions, oncoming and outgoing direction. So this rule I forgot to tell you. So simply an addition. So here you are indicating to right, maybe you want to park, and this black car, now you will see what actually we are planning to park over here. Our speed is 20 and we find a park luke, we find a space here, you see, and we have indicated to right. That is a basic rule. Whenever you want to park a lane request, like this direction reverse, you have to indicate to right and tell I have reserved this area to park. So you have clearly indicated in time, but this black car is not behaving responsibly. Like this driver directly came, attacked on your parking area and entered over there. So that is the problem. You have done everything right, he is doing wrong thing. So what is the correct answer? How should you behave? This we have discussed a lot. You are a responsible driver. Just be responsible person. I park now because I have priority. That's clear. You have priority. That is clear. And you have indicated in time. But what about the responsible behavior from that person? I forgo the parking space even though I have priority. You are a responsible driver. Just be cool and calm and allow him or her to park. Carry on your journey and you will find another place. Just be a responsible driver. Just forgo. Just waive off your priority for the time being. Next question. So it's again a video question. Let's play a video. You are again on the road and then the Vorfahrtstraße, yellow sign is telling you you have priority and you are going straight ahead, and you see this yellow car is indicating to right and trying to park here. You are also willing to park here. Now it's a opposite situation as compared to the last question. Over there we were here in the place of yellow car and we have already indicated in time that we are willing to park here. So and you are also willing to park, you were also looking for a parking place. And yeah, so you found this place, but before that you see yellow car has already indicated, a yellow car has booked that place, has reserved that place. So you have to wait. You are a responsible driver, you should not behave as the black car did in the last question. Simply wait. And you want to park on the right hand edge of the road. Who has the priority in this situation? No one has priority. We have to agree, no, the yellow car has priority. The person, the car who has come earlier, indicated well in time and reverse the car, or already indicated, it is clear that he or she has a priority. I have priority, no, yellow car has clear priority, that we have already discussed. So the next question is, you experience a breakdown outside of a build-up area. So your breakdown, you are outside a build-up area, and then your could be any problem, maybe technical problem, maybe some other problem, and your car is situated on the carriageway behind a bend in the road. So your car is located behind a bend in the road, and you are outside of build-up area. Outside build-up area, speed could be even 100 km per hour. It's a motorway, more than 120. Very critical situation, and you are on a bend. What is correct? I have to switch on my hazard warning light for sure. In case of traffic jam, in case of accidents, hazard warning light. I should wear a high vis vest. Yeah, this we already know. If I can show you, unfortunately there is no such page indication available, I think, but this we have discussed in previous videos. There is a jacket or waistcoat, like normally waist you have to wear orange color, yellow color, high indication, so that the traffic coming from behind can see, oh, there is an accident on the bend and I have to reduce my speed, maybe I need to help that person. Similarly, I have to place at least one well visible warning sign about 100 meter behind the vehicle. That is also a requirement. In your car, you should carry at least one waist for one person, and a red triangle which you should place after the breakdown at the distance of 100 meter. So three indications: car coming from behind, maybe it's a night outside build up area, they can either see the 100-meter sign, that red triangle, they can see your waist with the high color, or they can see your hazard warning light, or maybe all of them. So all of the answers are correct, and I think this we have discussed in detail in the previous videos as well. When must you switch on the hazard lights on your vehicle? So they are asking, like, when should you switch on the hazard lights? There are some rules. If my car is being towed, yes. Experience a breakdown at a place where the views obscured, yes, you have to hazard switch on the hazard light. Whenever traffic jam, your car is being towed, or breakdown where the view is not clear, maybe on a sharp bend, is briefly double parked by me in Germany, or maybe in some other countries we are not allowed to double park. Double park means a car is parked and you park on the roadway parallel to that car. That is not allowed to in Germany, because otherwise it will create a hindrance or the obstruction for the flow of traffic. So third answer is anyhow not correct. You cannot double park, no hazard light, but first two options are anyhow correct. So our next question is, what is the main function of the headrest in a car? So what is the main function? If you see the headrest, like where you put your head in a car, I think it is a kind of protection that we have discussed already, along with seat belt. If you get some push or pull from or accident from the back or front, then both the headrest in front of you or at back in the back at the back at your back could avoid you to hit the car hardly your head, like it can save your head. So improve the seating position, no. Replace the seat belt in the rear seats, no, never. It enhances safety for the occupants. So those who are in the car, actually it enhances the safety for the occupant. Those, because if your car got an accident from maybe back side, then your head will definitely, due to inertia, will go forward, and if there is no headrest, you will directly hit the seat. So it could be dangerous. That's why sometimes or every time, along with seat belt, these headrest also kind of protection. So that is the last question for this topic. Your vehicle has collided with a wild animal. So with a wild animal, maybe deer, maybe dog, what is the right course of action? I notify the police. I secure the scene of accident for sure. Otherwise, like, you should, how you can secure, maybe if you need, you have to switch on the hazard warning light, place red triangle, wear the waist or everything. I load the animal into my vehicle. In any case, you can never load any wild animal in your vehicle. It is not allowed. Maybe you need to get some permission, some special permission, but it is it is anyhow not correct that you have hit a wild animal and put the wild animal in the car and carry on your journey. No, it's not allowed. So anyhow, first two options are correct. So now let's move to the last topic or the last four questions which are from Technic. So question number 10 for today's video, or first for this topic, what can result if you accelerate too hard when driving a front wheel drive car through a road bend? So this we have discussed also in the technical questions in detail when we have made a full-fledged videos. Front wheel drive is related to the front wheels. Simply remember like this, and the back wheels to the back wheel. So if you accelerate too much driving a front wheel drive, steerability can be reduced. Like your control on the steering, steerability can be reduced for sure. The front of the car can swerve because it's a front wheel drive vehicle, na? So front of the car, not the rear one. That we have this logic I have already told you in detail when we have done the questions previously. So anyhow, I think this answer is pretty clear. Steerability can be reduced, or the front of the car can swerve. Only the front, because it is a simple hint. Front wheel, so front, not the rear. And if you are driving, accelerating too hard on the bend, then your car can skid and you cannot steer it. So steerability definitely will be reduced. So our next question is, under what conditions can an active lane change assist system perform a lane change? So I think this we have already discussed in detail about the cruise control, adaptive cruise control, or automatic driver assistance system ADAS. Like automatically, you have activated this ADAS system, which also contains the lane change assist. Like how it detects if there is for example, there is no car behind you in a particular distance, let's say 50 meter, 40, 30 meter, and then it also detects the lane marking on the roadway with the camera, radar, lidar sensor. We do not need to go that techniques, but this active lane change assist, like it will assist you to change the lane, or will automatically change the lane. What are the factors how you change the lane? Whenever you see in your side mirrors that there is no car behind you, then you indicate and switch the lane. The same way the active lane change system work. So if the system has detected a sufficiently large gap in the oncoming traffic, it has nothing to take with the oncoming traffic. It's oncoming traffic. You have nothing to take with the oncoming traffic while you are changing a lane. They are in their lane, you are in your lane. You have to be very careful about the second lane which is on the roadway, which you want to change. Like for example, you are on a two-way road and you are on the right hand side. Now you want to go to the left hand side. You will see there is no traffic on the left hand side. Then I will change, but not the oncoming traffic. This answer is anyhow wrong. If the system has detected an adequately marked carriageway with multiple lanes, where you can change the lane if there are multiple lanes. If there is only one lane, how you will change the lane? So first of all, the system see, yeah, there are two lanes. You are on the right hand lane, the system will see, okay, there is a left hand lane, so I want to go to the left hand lane. As I indicated, system will see, oh, the driver wants to go to the left hand lane, and then it will start the system calculation with sensors and with cameras whatsoever. If the system, in one situation, if the system has not detected any vehicle in the relevant safety zone as well. For example, system, as you indicated to the left, this active lane change system will check how far is the vehicle behind you. It sees no vehicle in the distance of, let's say, 50 meter, 60 meter, 70 meter. Okay, change the lane, and the car will automatically steer to the left and your lane will be changed. So these are the two common factors, but the oncoming traffic, nothing to do with it. When should you arrange for your car to be inspected in garage? What are the main things or impacts that you keep in your mind when you want to inspect your car? If you have to continuously counter steer when driving in a straight line, yes, you are driving in a straight line and your steering is not working. Maybe suspension system, maybe some chassis, or could be any problem. You need to do counter steering even in the straight line. You have to change your steering continuously. Yeah, there is a problem. Go and have a check. If there is a permanent noise in braking, you are braking and you get some noise, it's also a problem. If the airbag indicator light does not switch off after the engine is started, like airbag is always switched on, the indication light of airbag is always switched on, and you have switched off the engine as well. So why still, from where this airbag control light is getting the power? Also the engine is switched off. You should again go to the garage. Last question for this topic: in which situation is it helpful to use an adaptive cruise control system? So when adaptive cruise control system, I think this we have also already discussed in detail. What is adaptive cruise control system? It automatically brakes when you are very near to the car in front of you, or it automatically increases the speed depending on the road situation. But when driving on expressways, yes, you can use it, can be helpful. It can be helpful on motorways, not on the winding roads. You know, these winding roads or winding roads, whatever you want to say it, it's a zigzag road. You see, like the road which is like taking zigzag and some wide movements in between the mountains. So on that road, adaptive cruise control system can never predict how far is the next car from you. It is a sharp edge. So it is not helpful to use adaptive cruise control system in the winding roads. You can say the winding type of winding, you can say the how you wind it, wind the motor, wind the wides, the road is zigzag or any kind of winding directions. So in that situation, adaptive cruise control system can never help you to predict how far is the car in front of you, how far is the car behind you, and whatsoever the features being required by the adaptive cruise. So only first two options are correct. So friends, congratulations, we have covered the new 37 questions. Now you are well prepared. If you are going to take the exam after 1st April 2022, then yeah, you are ready. But if you are taking the exam before 1st April, then these 37 questions are not for you. If you have any question, any doubt, any query about these videos, about the previous videos, or some feedback, you can put it in the comment section, write us an email. We will definitely more than happy to reply you. If you want to support us, you can also support us on Patreon. And again, a reminder, don't forget to subscribe our channel, like our videos, share with your friends. So maybe we will see again each other in some bonus videos, some exam based videos, but for the time being, all the questions are covered till April 2022. If some new question comes like the last year in October 2022, then again we will come with the new videos. But for the time being, it was everything from our side. Have a good luck for the preparation of theory of German driving license. Stay happy and blessed and healthy. Have a nice day and bye.